Hello everyone. This is the first time I'm actually doing such video, but I thought I have a few questions that I would like to answer because some of you actually PM me and asked me some question about beauty for men and grooming for men. And today's video is dedicated to Althea, Korea, where I actually get most of my stuff, my Korean beauty stuff. So I have kind of like, you can't see it here yet, but I have like prepared a full table of stuff because I will be doing some demonstration as well in one of the biggest secret item I got from Althea right at the end of the video. So yes, Althea, I got something from Althea, yeah, which is it's their birthday second anniversary. So I bought some stuff that I recently received, and I just wanted to showcase to you guys the stuff I got. So if you have checked my posting on Instagram very recently, I got this Americano mask, which I am very happy. I'm very excited to try. I'm probably going to try like tonight before I sleep. And I bought 2 boxes of this Americano mask. I wanted to buy one of this, but I think I did not in the end. However, Althea actually is kind enough to send me this, so thank you very much. I get to try this latte. Apparently it's for, I checked on the Althea website, it's actually for whitening, and this is more for, it has antibacterial property, and this is more for whitening. Must be the milk inside. And I also got a few masks, good milk, yep, which also I got from the Althea. And sweet honey, this is a pure nature mask, as you can see. And shea butter. I actually have a few items that I quite like with the shea butter. And with that, I watched a few videos on Althea, as well as some bloggers and some beauty writers actually talk about this, and it's over with the influencers as well. So I kind of like was very attracted by it, and I decided to just try it myself, this one. So yep. And they actually sent me this. I don't think I actually ordered this, but I did. Althea, thanks. I think you sent this to me. This is actually the pink tender cream. To be honest, I have yet to open this, so I will check it out later. There's a few items more that I actually got. This is actually something very interesting. It's supposed to be soap bar. It's called the Abit Cosmetic Facial Soap Ivory Brick, which from the picture it looks big, but it's actually this size. But it's worth it. Oh, by the way, it smells really good. It's like a piece of butter for your face. And the packaging is actually pretty much very simple. So it seems very environmental friendly. I do like simple packaging, so I'm gonna put back this, and sounds really great. And I also received something very special. It's the half moon eyes. I have no idea what this is, to be honest. This is my first time taking this thing. And it is interesting. It's like paste inside here. I'm not sure what this is, but I will definitely check this out. I think I have to call Althea staff and ask them what this is and why is this in my package. You know, when you buy things from Althea, sometimes they really throw a lot of things your way, so you get to try new things from time to time. Something like this by Wamisa. So Althea is kind enough to throw some sample, and not just 4 of this. They give me tons of sample, like this much of sample, different samples. This is from Aqua Blossom. So I'm going to use all of this. Thank you very much. It's really a lot. So, so that's what I got from the Althea, and that's for the 2nd anniversary. I also wanted to take the opportunity to introduce to you guys a few more items that I actually got from Althea as well, Althea Korea. From time to time, I sometimes, when I use some very good products, I actually kind of replenish it, and I actually order it again. And some items I actually got, which I think it's very interesting and worth checking out, is this black block charcoal soap, and it's handmade. This is the one, and how it looks like in the packaging. It's pretty interesting. I used it once, and it's really good. And black charcoal is supposed to have this deep cleanse property. So if you need some heavy duty cleansing, this would be recommended. Okay, one of the reasons why I buy this is because, you know guys, you do a lot of gym, you go to gym, you do a lot of heavy duty stuff, and you are out the whole day, and when you come back during the evening or during the night time, you do need some deep cleansing action cleansers that really wash deeply into your skin. I know a good cleanser because I really use a lot of cleanser, like a lot of cleanser. I'm like a cleanser king. I have tried almost everything, including I'm sorry, just cleansing. This is one of the better and good cleanser that I have gotten from Althea. This is from B Lab Natural Cleansing Foam, and I have tried like all sort of different format, and I do really like foam or blocks like this, because it really helps to cleanse, and you can just rub, and you know, it kind of like really cleanse very deeply, if I can put it that way. And this one, I bought it along together with another products which I'm going to introduce at the end of the video, not now. I also have I've actually gotten this, which I have yet to try, and I told you I like cleanser, right? So this is Clear or Red Clear. I'm not sure if you can see this, but the packaging is very simple and it's very nice. This is the one. So I bought these two at the same time. I'm still currently using this one. I have yet to use this one, but I will definitely try this. Apparently it's very good for sensitive skin because it has witch hazel and pure fix, which calm and cool down skin. If you are out whole day under the sun, this is probably a good cleanser for you. So I'm going to try this one maybe next week. Something that is very interesting is this. It's the Black Kill Pore Cleanser, also W Lab. And I tried this a few times, and I actually quite like this one, especially for my nose area. And it comes with this head here. So you can kind of like rub it with water. I have some water inside, so I get everything ready. You can do a bit of demo here. So what happened is that you can just press this one here. Press a few times. And then you rub. So you can do this on your face, because it's supposed to cleanse your pores. As you rub, all this will actually deep cleanse, especially the side, hard to reach. And when you rub it like this, and if it's not enough, you can just press a bit more, and then you continue rubbing it throughout your face. Avoid the eye area because it's not very good if you. So this is a short demo, and you can just wash it away after this. Smell very nice as well. It's a bit like every time I use it, I feel that my pore area near my nose is really clean. You know how is it like every time you use something, and it's good, you know it. And that is one of the products I really like. I use it quite often, like twice to 3 times a week, especially my T-zone area and my nose area, because that's where a lot of sebums that accumulated throughout the day. It's like at the side, so you really need to wash it very clean. I also got fresh herb origin serum, which is fantastic. It is very lightweight, so I like using this. It is in this bottle. I had to show you. I forgot to take it out, and it's really very nice. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly because it has this. You can see it's like a 2-layer thing. You have to shake it to use it. Once you shake it and blend, what you do is you open up and use it. Yeah. It's supposed to improve skin health and minimize pores. Men does have very big pores. I know because I'm one of those that has big pores. So before I introduce something, I have this. Usually what we do is that we cleanse and then we tone and then we moisturize. So I recently got this very interesting moisturizer. It's Water Volume Cream by DSM Iceland moisturizer. It's nice. It's pretty lightweight. I will show you later what's inside. I want to show you the packaging first. It is in this very nice plastic, almost translucent bottle, jar, and the cap itself, the lid is wood. So it's pretty solid and it's quite nice. Just gonna show you. And as you can see, I've been using this for the past 2 weeks, and I'm only using like maybe a quarter because I'm actually currently using a few moisturizer, but I've been currently using this for about 2 weeks already. I've recently just moved my house, so my things are everywhere, and this is one of those that I actually put near my bathroom, so it's very easy for me to access. Another one I want to show you is something that is already available at Althea. You may see this in Thailand as well, if you at the airport and what's not. If you travel outside Malaysia, you will be able to find this. I'm very sure most of the beauty bloggers already know this brand, Garrison Night Complex. And I like this product a lot because it somehow, although it's a bit rich for me, it somehow works well. very well on my skin, and it comes in this nice packaging bottle, and that's what I like about Korean products as well. They're very thoughtful because they always give you a spatula or a little spoon for you to take so that you don't dip your hand inside. With the moment you dip your hand inside, you never know whether there's bacteria and germs. So this one, every time you take, you can just wipe it clean with any of your, I got this by the way from Althea as well. It's supposed to help me save my toner by 20-30%, which pretty much save a lot, and it has this texture, and this texture is good because it helps me take out all this dead skin that I don't want, compared to the conventional cotton that you have, but I don't have one. I don't use those conventional cotton anymore. This is another one that is very interesting. It has a little pocket, which I recently got from a local pharmacy. It has this little pocket that you can just tap everything and just use. But this is interesting as well because it helps me save a lot, and you can just. So this is one, and yeah, back to this, and you see all this label, and you can see all this label behind. It shows that this product is authentic, it's real. I'm sorry, this video is going to be long. It has to be long because I have so many fantastic stuff I want to share with you guys. So this is completely new. I have finished my first bottle, and this is my second bottle, so I'm just gonna open this up so that you can nice. I can really smell it. So this is how it looks inside. Yeah, it is really good, and it smells really, really good. I'm just gonna not waste it. I hate wasting, by the way. So if I can just use the spatula, take just a small amount, just a very small amount, like this. Make sure you always clean your spatula before you use and after you use, and remember to close the lid. So just a bit, and use it on your skin. I'm just going to test this one here and show you. This is almost immediate, and it's not oily, trust me. Not sure if you can see. This one is definitely a bit dry because I didn't use anything on it, but if you can see this clearly, it is definitely more moisturized. I love this product, by the way. So I'm gonna, since I already opened it, I'll probably be using it along with the Iceland moisturizer. This is also something very new that I just recently got. I want to be honest, I have yet to try this at all. I haven't tried this new product that I just recently got from Althea. This one was from the previous shopping. This is the acai mint yogurt peeling. I can't say much of these products because I have yet to use this, but it does come in a very cute packaging. It is plastic, but it does look a bit like your Haagen-Dazs ice cream packaging. And again, very thoughtful. They have this for you, so it's very easy to use. And if I just open up this, it smells refreshing and it's a bit sweet smelling, but it's fine. Okay, I can't wait to use this. Okay, so I better close this lid again. Close it properly. Put the spatula back. Close it. I will talk about this once I've tried this. I haven't tried this, so I can't talk about it as of now. And I have introduced most of the item, and the editor of Althea Korea suggested me to use this, and I have to agree with her that this, the name says it all, it's called the Skin Layer Primer. Basically, most of the Korean guys, I know they use a lot of BB cream as well. Some use it religiously, I have to say so. If you look at all the review, they actually use a lot of BB cream. This one is a primer, and it moisturizes your skin at the same time. And I just have to use very little. Sometimes I use it, especially when my face are very tired or I don't have enough sleep. So what you do is you use very little on your skin to cover most of your imperfection or your tiredness, and then you just have to wait for a while for it to set in. Okay, and you can see that the pores, you can't see it here I think, but you can see that the pores is actually smoothened just a bit. It doesn't have any of those what they call that, the very cakey feeling. It's just like any moisturizer, but it has this function of primer. So if you were to put a BB cream, you have to use this before BB cream, and you will definitely see a smoother, a better absorption of your base. Because men here, especially here, I'm not sure about Korea, but I think here we don't use a lot of BB cream, and we don't use a lot of a powder or a foundation and what's not. Some guys use, I know. You see, but this is good enough for me as long as it is not. Because when you use a foundation, you have to make sure that your skin color is blends in with the rest of your skin. So you don't want to look too fair, and you definitely don't want to look too two-toned in that sense. So this one is just like what the title says, a skin layer. Definitely lie, because it helps to cover certain areas that looks really tired. So this would actually help without looking too, in a sense, when people say it's too fake, right? So another very interesting thing I wanted to show you, I actually bought once, and after I tried it, I fell in love. I actually bought almost all of the types that I can see from Althea. So what I find very interesting is I have a lot of masks at home, and I also bought a lot, as you can see from the previous haul. I have all the masks that I need, but it usually covers the entire thing. But sometimes the eye area, most guys, I won't say most guys, I would say all guys, usually neglected one very important area, which is the eye area, especially this at the end of your eye area. And therefore I found this. Okay, this is the eye patch, and I found 4 types which I bought. This is the black, pearl and gold, and I found one that is gold and snail, and then I have this gold EGF, and I have this as well, ruby, is Bulgarian rose. I want to be honest as well, I have yet to try this because I have been busy trying the rest. So this one will have the same design and look and feel as of this. You see this? So it's really easy to use as well. This is different because it has two different outer layers, two different layers. You have the round one which you can actually use creatively here and here if you want, or you can use like a C shape here. And this is for spot. Basically you can put it near your cheek, your T-zone area, or this area as well. This area. So the spot one is actually for a very selected area. You can actually put a few, one here and one here near the temple. Near the temple of your head, because it helps to just because sometimes you have fine lines here when you smile and everything, so you can just put one patch here. So that's one, and just want to show you that this is the same design as the black one. So you have one black, one pink, and one gold. I used half of this already, so I'm just going to demonstrate like how it looks like. I have seen quite a number of videos that uses different. Oh, it comes with spatula as well, just in case you're wondering. I'm actually currently using spatula. There is some people who use it this way and, you know, alternate way. It's, to me, I have to say, it's really up to you, whichever that you think you are comfortable with. I know it looks a bit weird, but I would prefer to use it this way because it's really easy, because it covers most of my area. I really wanted to use this area a bit more, so I will give a bit of coverage. So I'm going to demonstrate how you actually use this. So put it as close as possible near your eyes area. You have to put it very closely to your eye, this area. I don't have my mirror with me, so I'm just going to live with this. So this is how I actually use this product. So it has this very nice cooling feeling. You can use and put this about, maybe it depends, you can put 5-10 minutes. I usually put about 5 to 10 minutes. So while I do this, I can still do a number of things. I can watch TV, I can drink my coffee and read a book. So you don't have to completely close your eyes if you want to, but if you want to close your eyes, it's fine as well. So I'm not going to take this out because I have another demonstration that I would like to show you. Let me close this one first. Told you it's going to be a long video. Now I have a few more things that is not here yet because my things are everywhere. I'm going to shift this one here a bit. I have one last item that I would like to show you. I recently, I think a few months ago, when I was doing shopping at Althea, Korea, you must understand they have tons of stuff, and it would take days for you to browse through everything. So I'm pretty lazy. I'm kind of like, sometimes I like to click on the sales item or the new arrival. So there's one, a few months back, I accidentally stumbled upon one very interesting thing which I find it fantastic, and to be honest, I don't know whether I'm supposed to say this, but it's extremely cheap. It's really affordable. It's called the meringue foam maker. Best thing I ever got from Althea, Korea. Not because it's cheap, not because it's affordable. I have to thank Althea for this. I really love this product. I know it's just a very small little thing that I actually bought two. Matter of fact, it looks like that. I know it's weird, right? It looks like that. It comes in like a two-piece thing. It's like a bump for you, and this is the cover. It comes like this in a box, and what you do with this is very easy. So I'm going to do a simple demonstration. I tried this. As I said, I'm like a cleanser king. I tried with all format of cleanser, from paste to foam, which technically you don't have to test on foam because it's supposed to do foam with it. And I have a oil based stuff which you can mix into. You just, for every type of cleanser that you have, you just put a little bit, any type, any format of cleanser except foam, of course. You can just put it in, and then you just pump it till it's full, and you can just take it out, and it's already in this velvety foam, which is pretty much very interesting to me because it is really very helpful because it's very soft, and you can sense that it's not rough, because sometimes when you do all this foam using your hand, it seems very whether it's not enough or it's very potentially, it's like you overdo it. And this is soft, I have to say. It's velvety foam. I'm going to do a demonstration with using just paste. So I'm going to move this one here, and and what happened is, by having this device, you can just use very little, very little. You kind of save on your cleanser, which is again interesting. So every time, I don't know how much you actually use a cleanser, but I would suggest to use about this size to clean your whole face, and you might have some left for your neck. Yeah, I mentioned earlier on this video that I will be actually answering some question which I previously got. Yes, you can actually use, one of the question is that, do I have to buy a separate cleanser for the neck? Technically you don't have to. If you want to, you can, but usually what I do is, especially with this device now, what I'll do is I'll just pump a little bit extra, and now I can use not just my face but also my neck area. And every time, guys, don't forget, when you clean your neck as well, can you just go all the way to the back of your ears? I know it's a lot of water, but what you need is very little water, just a bit, just tiny bit. I'm just going to show you guys, just tiny bit, just a bit of water. What you do is just have to pump. So what happens is, you pump gently, and you can see some of the foam is already doing. How do you know that it's ready? You will know it's ready when the foam is like full, as you can hear, and you can see some of the foam already coming out. So to show you, you see, from that just now to this velvety foam, they did not lie when they say it's a meringue. And you see, it is really very stagnant, and it's really very soft. I'm just going to show you. So what you do is, it's very easy. What you do is just use a hand to take it out, and then you can wash your face with this. So I have done a demonstration of using this paste format and change it into a foam format by using this little device that I bought